morning. We've been boondocking in Merrimack, New Hampshire, and so we're taking quite a long sightseeing trip up to Portland. It'll take us a couple hours to get there. Well, why Portland? Well, Paul wanted to go there, and there's several things there that he's looked up that we're going to go see. And some of them are mostly are lighthouses, aren't they, honey?
That's right. Portland is the hometown of one of the families that we follow on YouTube, Finding Our Someday, and I've watched several videos where they've gone back home and watched some of the things that they do and see in their hometown. And so I thought, since we were fairly close, and the last time we were in Maine we didn't have time to stop in Portland, that we'd go there, check out the lighthouses, maybe have some lobster.
Now with lobster rolls, definitely got to do that.
Definitely lobster rolls. And there's an old fort there that I'd like to see. So I appreciate Finding Your Someday, and also Nathan and Marissa from Less Chunk More Journey, who've listed some things to see and do in the Portland area.
Yeah, also looks like we're going to be doing some flatbread pizza for lunch, and maybe a donut or two after that. So we are here at the Flatbread Pizza Company, and we've ordered this yummy, delicious flatbread pizza. All their pizza here is, what's it called? Wood-fired. And it's made from all natural ingredients. And we've had to have real Parmesan cheese. How about that? So, honey, how is it?
The pizza is delicious. The atmosphere is great.
Yep. We ordered the Mopsy pie, which has chicken, onions, terracotta cheese, pineapple. It's really, really good. And it's got a barbecue sauce base on it instead of tomato sauce. It's a thin barbecue sauce. Yeah. So it's really good. And take a quick view around the corner, and you'll see the oven. Okay, we are standing on one of the piers down at Portland, Maine, up at Portland, Maine. And we just ate at that restaurant right there, and they have the really good flatbread pizza. But they have lots of boats that come in and out on these piers that take you on water tours around the area.
Yeah, these are the ferries that go out to the several islands that are in this area. So I'm not exactly sure what this part of town is called. I'll have to look for it and mention it in a text later, but it's the, it looks like it's the old wharf section of Portland. And it looks like it goes down to the docks, because they do have places that sell live lobster.
So I'm walking down this street. It's not just the buildings that you're noticing that are old, but it's the smell in the air. And the closer you get to one of these fish markets, the stronger the smell becomes. And it's just the smell of the salt in the air and the fish and lobster. It's just totally different from what we're used to.
And here we've arrived at the docks with fishing boats, lobster traps. We're here at Portland Head Lighthouse. This is one of the most photographed lighthouses in the country, and Sarah's doing her part. It is at Fort Williams Park, just outside of Portland. And as you can see, it's a beautiful day here in July, and there are people out enjoying the walkway and the ocean and the park and just having a great time. So we're going to take a walk down and get closer to the lighthouse and see what we can see. There are also 2 other lighthouses here along the bay, and we're going to go see those also. Portland Head Lighthouse.
Portland Head Lighthouse, and I'm just surrounded by so much beauty that God has created in this country. And we've seen some beautiful places, but the shoreline of Maine, I think, is especially beautiful. So let me just turn around and give you a view of what we're seeing. And it's just, it looks like all rocks, but it is. But it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Watch out. And follow this little path this way, out to the rocks. Obviously watching where you're going. Hey, I made it out.
You made it out. These are some of the tidal pools. And I love the way that the water just rushes up when the waves come in.
Opposite side of Portland Head Lighthouse, and this side is just as picturesque as the other side is. It's really beautiful up here again, and the smell of the sea breeze is just heavenly. We're going to walk down a little bit of the cliff trail. There's a lighthouse, another lighthouse way out there in the distance, and I think that one's called Bug Lighthouse. And then way down on that further shoreline down there is another lighthouse that we're going to go visit. So another lighthouse that we found in this area is called Spring Point Ledge Lighthouse. And granted, it's not as pretty as Portland Head, but it's a lighthouse. All right. right, so we walked all the way out to this lighthouse just so we could be up close to it.
That's right, this is Spring Point Lighthouse, and it is way down the shore.
They actually built
A causeway out here with rocks.
yes, that's what it's called.
And you can see the other lighthouse way out there in the distance. And then here's Spring Point right behind us.
This isn't as picturesque as Portland Head, but like I said before, it's a lighthouse. We'll walk around it. And it's not easy getting out here. There's a sign at the beginning of the causeway that says hazardous footing, and they're not kidding. There's quite some steps between these boulders out here. I don't think I've ever eaten a Maine Whoopie Pie, and so that's what I'm getting ready to do right now.
They are good, but they are sweet.
It's good. They're really light. It is good. Okay.
We are finishing up the northeast, and with New Hampshire and Rhode Island, we are done. It's official. Everything east of the Mississippi and starting to the west.
Well, technically, Rhode Island isn't official.
Right. Well, we have stopped in Rhode Island, we've eaten in Rhode Island, we've made purchases in Rhode Island, but we really haven't camped in Rhode Island. It's so small, it's hard to find a campground
Yeah,
that's reasonable.
Yeah, they're expensive up here.
We did find a Harvest Host, but we're kind of going the other way today, so.
But that finishes up the east.
That's right.
There you go.
Map is getting pretty.
Now we need to go west.
Go west, young man.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Bye, y'all.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching our video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, The Go With The Flow Couple. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Bye y'all.